Montana Republican Senate candidate Tim Sheehy joins me now. What's the issue that's going to get you to beat Tester? Is it inflation, the border, energy, green policy? What is your big winning issue?
Well, good morning, Stu. Ultimately, it's all the above. Montanans want common sense back. They want a secure border, safe streets, cheap gas, cops are good, criminals are bad, boys are boys, girls are girls. And that litany of issues really gets bundled into the America First agenda. Montanans want a government that puts them first, puts their businesses first, puts their families first, puts American and Montana agriculture first. And Jon Tester has been a loyal rubber stamp for the Biden-Harris agenda his entire time in office. He voted to impeach Trump twice and voted to thwart Trump's agenda every single step of the way. So it's a pretty clear referendum on the last 3.5 years that have not been good for so many Americans. And of course, it's a very clear referendum on the fact that Montanans want an administration that will put America first, and they need a Senate to approve that agenda. We're going to give it to them.
Is abortion your big negative and the big plus for Tester?
Well, listen, the Republican Party, in my opinion, it's taken a few years for us to get on our front foot on this issue. We did not have a message crafted in 2022 that laid out the common sense positions. And I think in this election cycle, most of the voters have already digested their position on the issue. I don't think it's going to have a structural impact in our election. We have a ballot initiative, of course, that's on there that'll, of course, drive turnout. But at the end of the day, I think those people are going to turn out and vote anyways. I think, again, these issues really that are going to be the deciding factor are, do Montanans want America First policies back again under a Donald Trump presidency? And if they do, they need a Senate to give that to them, and that Senate runs right through Montana.
Our reporter, Dan Springer, who is in Montana, he just told us that the population of the state had gone up 4%, and that 2 out of 3 of the newcomers to the state, they're Republicans. Is that accurate?
Well, listen, there's no way to know for sure, but it sure seems like it is. And many of these people, our governor, our great governor, Greg Gianforte, has labeled them political refugees, i.e. these are people who have left blue states, deep blue states. They've experienced those policies. They don't want to see them again, and they're not going to vote for them again. So they've come here from California, Oregon, Washington, New York, and said, you know what, enough of this craziness, enough of the crime in the streets, enough of the ridiculous taxes that are stifling innovation and growth. They want to move to a state that embraces freedom, and that's pro-business and pro-America. So they've come here, and they haven't brought their politics of their old state with them. In fact, the opposite. They're saying we do not want Montana to turn into California. We do not want Montana to have riots in the streets and unbridled crime in the streets. We want Montana to embody the Montana First, America First agenda. So I believe that is accurate, too. I think they're going to turn out in droves to support us, and they're going to put us over the finish line on Tuesday.
Tim Sheehy, Montana is still the only state that I've not been to in America in all my time here. I've got to get out there. I love that big sky country. Sir, thanks for being on the show. Hope to see you again real soon. Thank you very much.